everyone. I got my first auto ship for the Crafter's Companion Ultimate Verse Compendium. So I'm just going to go through it and then do a little stamping. So let's see what we have. Foiled inserts. Ooh, purple this time. A lilac-y color. So it looks like they're all the same. Oh, let me pull one off here. With the silver and the white. Okay, so there's one purple, one white, one, oh, wait a minute. Let me open that up. Okay, so, and there's one in the purple or lilac and one in the white. So I guess there's 4. 2 purple, 2 white. Oh, I guess I can fight and put that back in after. Okay, so that is the foiled inserts. Excuse me, and that's the smaller size. It is about 3 by 5. I think my, oh, wait a minute. I got inches over here. Hold on. 5.5. Three and a half by 5.5, roughly. And those should fit right in the box. Bigger foiled inserts. I think the original one, they were all in the same. And these are 5.5 by 6.5. I'm sorry, so it'd be 4.5. No, it is 5.5. I was looking at I was looking at this thinking that I was already on the 1, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it is. It's 4.5 by 6.5. And it looks like the same. Again, and there's 2 each. And then some vellum inserts. And these are in the same colors. The frosted kind of lilac. And let me show you the white on this side. And they're all in silver. And yeah, 2 each. And the bigger vellum inserts, so they'll be the same size as the other ones were. Same designs. And envelope stickers, sealed stickers. Felt like there was nothing in there. So I have the original ones out. So here's the original ones. And here's the, there we go. So they look kind of black to you. This is like rose gold here. And it's kind of let's see. The top row is gold. It's really kind of hard to tell unless you turn it the right way. So this is the original set. That's the new set. And there's 1 page. And the last one should be the stamps. That's the biggest page. So this one is called Female, Family, and Friends. Here we go. So, and this is nice. With love to my wonderful auntie. Side by side or miles apart. Sisters are always connected at heart. Birthday girl. Fabulous granddaughter. Special daughter. With love, Grandma. For a very special Grandma. Of all the moms in the world, I'm so glad you're mine. Grandma, you're the bee's knees. Special, this is a lot of Grandma. Special birthday wishes, Grandmother. You are like a sister to me. That's nice for someone that's, if I gave that to my sister, that'd be funny. You're like a sister. I mean, she might not get it. Best mom ever. So this goes into the book. And if you watched my previous video where I tried out some different types of stamps and colors and said I was going to keep it as a resource or a sample, and so I put it in the front of my ring binder, and I thought, well, while I was there, I better put one extra protector sheet in case I do something more. You never know. So I guess it goes at the end. I was checking the... Oh, jeez, that was hard to get. I was checking where the tab was. So the last tab is up here, so now we're working our way back down again. So this time I think I'll take one of the new stamps, a couple of them, and I think this time I'll stamp on the vellum and see how that works out. So let's see. Which one should I do? Let's do special. So I'm doing that. You can't tell there. Special birthday wishes, Grandmother. You know what? Let's go with the best mom ever, only because that has a big print on it, big font. So, hold on. So that has a bigger word on it. It's upside down, I know, but you don't want to watch me struggle. I'll say, now where's the... And just trying to decide. I guess if it's going to go on the inside, let's make something with lots of words. So I'm doing side by side. So doing this one. Okay, and I'm just going to set that right there for now. And get this out of the way. And I'll get my stamps ready. Let's get some vellum inserts. Let's go with the smaller one. And let's use the white. And so there were these are all inserts. No cards, no extra cards. So I have my regular box right here. I'll go ahead and get out a card and a couple of stamps, and we'll see how we do stamping on this vellum. So before we get started stamping, when I was putting one of the what do they call envelope seal stickers back, I did find there was another one, so there's one of each, different types. And again, is silver, gold, and I guess it's silver and the rose gold. That's the two colors. So see if I can, there you can, I know they kind of look black. There, if you look up, you see up here, how it's silver. I'm trying to turn it just, yeah, let's do it this way. So that really looks silver there. I think this does have black. It's just black with silver with it. It's very dark. But I can see that it is still, I don't know, shiny. I couldn't think of what it was. Like foil. Okay, let me get all the supplies ready. Okay, excuse me. So I got my rocker blocks. I got another stamp out because I wasn't sure if I wanted black on this. You see, it's a little, it's kind of peachy pink. Blush, I guess blush would be the word for it. So I wondered if I should go with, I don't know, something not quite as harsh as jet black, but I didn't want to do a gray. So I got another stamp out, and I pulled out, if you watch my previous video on the compendium, Verse Compendium, where I tried different ink pads and colors. So I thought I'd get my practice one out and set it up. And then I was looking to see what I had, and I realized I've already stamped this color, and it doesn't look as brown as you might think. It just doesn't look like a darker, it looks like, it sort of looks like a washed out black, I guess. So there's the black. And that's really, on this card, it's not black like it would be on a white. And then there's the brown. So then I got to thinking, well, maybe on this, the brown wouldn't look right. So we're going back to this. So I don't have to do my test stamp because I have the color here. Now, granted, like I said, it's on a different color, but since I only have a few, I don't have a lot of cardstock for this, and I'm trying to be sparing with it. I don't want to make another practice card unless I screw one up, and then that'll be fine. So I think because if I hold this, sorry about that. So if I hold this next to the peachy kind of color, I don't know, blush peachy, I think it will be too washed out. So I'm going to try the regular jet black. And then I realized, just at this moment, that I'm actually stamping on the Velum insert, not the card. Honest to God, can't trust me for a minute. So I'm going to use this card. So I made sure I got the envelope out to match. I set that aside. And I have the white vellum with silver metallic foil. And see, this is going to go in the card this way. So I really need to make sure. I'm going to see if I can fold this back just so it doesn't pop up too much. I just want to make sure I can get this flat. So now it's like, okay, I think I'm going to go with the jet black anyway. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. So, on my pad, my stamping mat, there's a dark center line. So I'm kind of eyeballing that. And I'm looking at the edge of my vellum. and I'm looking at the fold edge of my vellum to make sure that they're equally on or over the line the same. And I'm doing the same with the top and the bottom. So now that that's pretty well dead center, and I don't have my tape, but I do have a piece of, if I can get it apart, I do have a piece of washi tape, blank washi tape that I was going to do a video on the printmaker. So I'm just going to use that. Just a little bit to hold that down. Got to improvise while we can. So I don't want to grab the wrong stamp. So that's not the one I want. And this stamp, for me, because I'm not an expert, but it seems like this is too close to almost too big. So the rocket block. So I'm going to use this one. And I've learned that I have the tendency to have the stamp upside down. I don't know why. So again, I guess you can see it there. I'm using the line across to go. In this case, I'm putting the line just above this nice straight line of words. And I can see that it's about the center this way, but I'm not so worried about that because I can move the rocker block around. I just want to make sure my stamp's straight. Right. So I can be a little up, a little down, but I don't want to be a little slanted. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, like I did before, because this is a new stamp. I'm going to use the translucent clear. Oh, trying to move that. So I'm trying to get the light and the shine away. Well, because that shine's just following that rocker block no matter where I go. So I'm putting the translucent on. And again, it's easier for me to have my pad upside down so I can just put it away this way. So I've got my jet black. And seem to have ink on the base of the stamp, and I'm going to stamp this because I really want to know if that's going to be an issue. I've never had that happen before, and when I say never had it happen, like I said, I've stamped about 5 times, or maybe 10. So it isn't like I'm the expert. Okay, so heel of the rocker block down. Okay, so it didn't, so you see my stamp, see how it's got the black in there? I saw that part in there first. So, let me put this behind it, or let me put it in so that you see how it would look. So I didn't get any black anywhere. I got a piece of dust. I didn't get any black, extra black. Okay, so when I glue this in, I want to make sure remember how I folded it the wrong way. I just want to make sure I fold it back. So when I glue this in, I have to think about, Okay, so I want to show you something in a second. I have to think about where I want to glue it, what I want to glue it with. I think it's the red liner tape. You might want to just glue here. So I don't know, so I'm going to have to think on it. But you know how I closed that up to do that crease back? Well, look what happened. It's a little smudgy, and if you look over here, you see that? See the little specks? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these together with this so that everything's together. I'm going to leave it out for a day or so, let it dry. And I might as well take my little tape it down, and let that dry. Now that's the, that was the quick dry, but it's vellum. So I don't mind that it got a little wider. It looks okay. And I got those little dots. Can you see them? Oh, wait a minute. I'm making a shadow on you. See the little specks? So I'm just gonna let it set. So if you use this vellum and you stamp, I can see now where you can see a little shine in places. That must mean it's just a little wet because it's vellum. It's a little different medium. I don't know if I can get those little dots off. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I was able to get those dots off. Hold on, I'll show you. Dots are gone. So that does tell me that it needs to dry. So I'm going to leave that there overnight to dry. And now what I'm going to do, because I don't need it for my sister right now, her birthday was in February, but I may send it to her, Thanksgiving, fall, something like that. But what I'll do with this is I'll keep the pieces together because I'm going to stamp something and do something on the outside that's not in this kit. So I will put it in the front of my binder. Remember, this was that's holding my samples. But when I'm done, I'm going to put it inside of this one to keep it, clean and nice until I'm ready to use it. I don't have another place to put it. And this binder is like my verse Bible, so I know I'll be in this whenever I'm making cards. So I'll just make the habit of, if I do something with verses or whatever, I can go ahead and keep them in here. Okay, so that's the shipment one from the, what is it called? I have to get my little thing out. The Ultimate Verse Compendium, Crafter's Companion, Auto Ship #1. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can squeeze all of those into this box. And if I can't, I'll just get another clear protector sheet and put some of that stuff inside. I can take it out of these. I'm pointing over here like you can see what it is. I can take them out of here and put them in with the other ones, but because they're different colors, I really like to keep them separate. So I don't know if they'll fit or not, only because I haven't used a lot. But there's a little extra. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little extra cardboard. See it right here on the front and back. So I may just take that out. And that has the cards down inside of it. They fit in there nicely, but we'll see. I keep thinking that this pulls out like a drawer. We'll see. If I come up with a good solution, I'll let you know. So thanks for joining me. Remember to make sure you let it dry and don't fold it back in and crease it again. Just when you stamp it, set it aside, don't touch it. But put whatever your card and envelope you're going to use, keep them all together so you'll know what your project is. So thanks again, and I'll see you soon.